There's three things that I think we could do and need to do to start to address the issue that you raised. The first is on the cost side. The growth of Medicaid is largely driven by the growth in long-term care. It's interesting that when you look at recipients, about 75% of recipients of Medicaid are single women and children, but they only make up about 27% of the cost of Medicaid. The big driver is long-term care. You talked about spousal refusal. Clearly, too many people, and there's a rationale for this. You think of sort of how do people act rationally? Who would use to spend down their private dollars to put their mother in a nursing home or father in a nursing home when virtually everyone is using the Medicaid system, which has become an entitlement? And I have this debate with colleagues of mine. It's not irrational. Think about it. If you live next door to someone and you had the same exact income and they went on vacation every year, bought a new car every 2 years, and spent all their money, and you were much more frugal, didn't buy that new car, didn't go on vacation, and put money aside and grew it, and had $100,000 at the end of your lifetime, or $200,000, not at the end of a lifetime, end of your working career, and you had to go into a nursing home, all your $200,000 goes to pay for Medicaid. Your next door neighbor gets the same exact care you do, but they went on vacation, they had the new car, and so it's not irrational to say, well, I'm going to go on Medicaid. So people avoid responsibility. So we have to change that system, reduce incentives that people have to immediately go onto Medicaid, or alternatively, I wouldn't necessarily advocate for this, or alternatively say Medicaid is going to be the system. Everybody's going to do it. It's going to be an entitlement, and then, figure out how we're going to do it. But you can't have this system where people game it and regularly game it. So that's one thing, and I have a number of ideas, as I'm sure Brian does and others, about how to achieve